Ain't no loving my man. Shoo up.
Oh, shame! They've somehow become hypnotized again.
Oh, we're not hypnotized. We're just slaves to the rhythm.
Yep, we're too sassy, Mama Jammers. Ain't no loving my man. Shoo up, shoo up. Ain't no loving my man. Shoo up, shoo up. Ain't no loving my man. Shoo up, shoo up.
Hello, this is Monkeyman4010. So I've had Splatoon for a while, and I've always wanted to do a video on Splatoon. This video is inspired by the Isaac's Gaming Splatter Days Episode 3, Top 5 Weapons I Want to Be in Splatoon. I'll put an annotation somewhere. Splatter Days videos are really awesome. If you like Splatoon, you'll love that. Alright, like I always say, let's go! This isn't really a weapon, it's more of a sub or special. That's why it's at number 5. Rain. You may be thinking, rain? And let me explain. I can see the rain as being a special, very similar to the ink strike, except it would cover more area, but instead of using your ink, it'll use water and wash out the enemy's ink, or at least most of it, from the area that you place on the gamepad. I can see this weapon being great in turf war and splat zones. Because when I heard about Rainmaker mode, I'm thinking, yes, we get to use stuff with like water and stuff. Nope, you just use a Inkzooka. For number 4, I have 2 weapons together, Blood and Poltergust. You may be thinking, these 2 weapons are never going to happen and they would never work. Let me explain my idea. How I think Flood would work is you would be able to shoot water around to wash away your team's ink, and water could also kill your enemies like it does in the game. For its sub, it could use splat bombs, and I think that could be its main way of covering turf. And for a special, I may be thinking you could go into the Flood jetpack and fly around like that. This weapon has a slight disadvantage because if you're playing a match and your team has covered most of the map with their ink, it won't work out that well. Now for the Poltergust, this is probably less likely, but here's how it would work. Suck up your enemy's ink, and then that would convert into your ink, and it comes out the top, and very like a stuttery. It wouldn't just be like overflow like a waterfall. It would just be little spurts of ink that shoot out in random directions. The sub would either be the Disruptor or the Seeker. That's what I think. And I think its special would probably just be the Ink Strike or something like that. Number 3 was a weapon that was also on the Isaac's Gaming Splatter Days video. The pen. The pen would be used as a shotgun. To explain a fire rate, I feel like the easiest way, instead of comparing it to a gun, is just sound it out. So this fire rate would be... It would be very high in damage, but it would shoot a single shot, kind of like a sniper, but it wouldn't go too far. Not really much to say about that one, but yeah, it's just a shotgun. Number 2 is one that was almost going to be number 1, but I thought of a different idea for number 1. Talk more about that in a minute, but number 2 is one weapon I really want in the game. Splat Roller Gun. You may be thinking, what the frick is a Splat Roller Gun? It is a gun that shoots rectangles of just turf. It's pretty much the Splat Roller like hitting up, except it's in a gun. Its range would be very similar to the Slosher, and its fire rate and sound would be and then the damage wouldn't be too easy to kill someone with. I would have to say 2 to 3 shots to kill. The sub, I think, should be an ink mine, and the special should be a Kraken. It's really hard to kind of imagine it if you don't have my head, but this gun would be awesome. Number 1 will never happen, but here it is. Build your own weapon. How do I explain this? You can build your own weapon. You choose the sub, you choose the special, and you choose a gun to base it off. It would kind of be like the base guns, Because I mean, there's already custom guns in the game where it's like custom Splattershot Jr. Like, what's custom about it? I don't get to customize it. You could add things to the weapon that'll make it maybe shoot faster, maybe have better mobility, maybe faster fire rate. If you think about it, build your own weapon would have endless possibilities, so technically it could be anything. Alright, I hope you liked the video. If you want to see more Splatoon videos, comment down below. Alright, remember to like and subscribe. This has been Monkeyman4010 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. You can click the video on the left to see my last video, Let's Play Mario Party 10. I really recommend it. It may be a little bit outdated, but if you want, you can check out on the right my discussion with Epic Kid 2001 about the future of Amiibo. And if you haven't, why not subscribe?